Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In today's video, we're focusing on the Las Vegas Raiders. As we continue through training camp, specifically with the quarterbacks, things are looking pretty steady. The Raiders' defense is extremely strong, with players like Zamir White and rookie first-rounder Brock Bowers from Georgia showing promise. The team is also looking forward to the future of players like DJ Glaz and JPJ. The Raiders are loaded defensively, and I've recently made a video about their defensive line, which will be released soon. There are many positive aspects of the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm excited about Antonio Pierce as head coach and Tom Tesco as the new GM. I also like Luke GY and am glad that Patrick Graham is returning for his third season. Whether Gardner Minshew or Aiden O'Connell wins the starting quarterback job, I think we'll be in good shape. Today I noticed that neither Minshew nor O'Connell is standing out significantly. This video might become outdated soon, but the fact remains that neither has clearly separated himself as the frontrunner. Anthony Brown is also an interesting prospect, and there are rumors of a possible Dak Prescott trade or using a first-round draft pick next year. However, the Raiders' roster is too strong to land a top 10 draft pick this coming season, unless many things go wrong, especially with the quarterbacks. The Raiders are in an interesting position. The defense is ready to compete, and I believe the offense is as well. But the quarterback situation is a bit uncertain. Before we dive deeper, if you enjoy this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for daily NFL Raiders content. If we could get this video to 100 likes, it would be amazing. Now let's go through some camp notes from what I observed, including insights from Vic Tafur. Aiden O'Connell overthrew Bowers across the middle, leading to an interception by Morig. O'Connell generally had a clean turn with only one bad underthrow. Both quarterbacks seem to rely on Bowers, Mayer, and Bryant as their safety blankets among the tight ends. Jones got another interception when Minshew overthrew Tucker. Minshew also had a touchdown pass to Bowers in front of Epps across the middle. During the next team drill, Jones baited O'Connell into a really bad interception. According to GM Tom Tesco, who spoke to The Athletic's Diana Rini on a podcast last week, the snaps in training camp have been split about 50-50 between Minshew and O'Connell, and both will play in the preseason. Head coach Antonio Pierce mentioned that neither quarterback has won the starting job yet, as both have had good moments. There have been some plays where the quarterbacks have shown promise, but there have also been turnovers that we need to avoid. When I look at Aiden O'Connell, I see someone who throws accurately, but there have been some drops by our wide receivers. We need someone to step up at the quarterback position as we get closer to making a decision. This past Saturday night, the Raiders had a practice under the lights, and Gardner Minshew had a better day. However, the following day, which was Monday, Aiden O'Connell performed better. It's difficult to predict how this competition will turn out. In our recent Raiders videos, I've emphasized that I'm not overly concerned with training camp performances, whether they are padded or non-padded practices. What truly matters to me is the preseason. In our last video about the Raiders, we discussed Aiden O'Connell's eagerness to learn. Gardner Minshew was brought in as a bridge quarterback for 2 years, and while he led the Indianapolis Colts to a 9-8 record last year and could likely lead Las Vegas to a 10-7 record this season, I'm still thinking about the long term. Ideally, I think most Raiders fans would agree that Aiden O'Connell, last year's fourth-round draft pick out of Purdue, would become the franchise quarterback. What I need to see from Aiden are his preseason snaps. He can struggle in training camp, OTAs, or minicamp, but what matters most is his preseason performance. I believe Aiden O'Connell will have a better preseason than Gardner Minshew. Even though Minshew had 10 games as the Raiders' starter last year, which is helpful, Gardner has been in the league for a while. Regardless of who starts at quarterback for week 1 of the regular season, I feel confident. If Aiden isn't the long-term solution, and Gardner isn't either, we can revisit this discussion next season. I'm not too worried about it this year. The Raiders have one of the best defenses in the NFL, and offensively they still have Devontae Adams and other talented players like Trey Tucker, Michael Mayer, and first-round pick Brock Bowers. There's a lot to look forward to with younger players like DJ Glaz, JPJ, and Colton Miller. If the quarterback position isn't fully settled yet, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I believe the Raiders are well coached and have a strong enough team that even if there's some dysfunction at quarterback, they will still be a solid football team, much like they were in the second half of last season under Antonio Pierce. A few players have been making a name for themselves in recent practices. As always, Jack Jones has been impressive, and Christian Wilkerson is emerging as a strong contender for the wide receiver 4 spot. Jalen Guyton is back in practice, and DJ Turner has been receiving a lot of attention. The wide receiver room's depth chart is intriguing to me because the top three are likely to be Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers, and Trey Tucker in the slot. After that, the projected depth chart includes Christian Wilkerson, Jalen Guyton, and DJ Turner. Jalen has just returned from injury, but DJ Turner and Christian Wilkerson have been catching the coach's attention throughout training camp with the Las Vegas Raiders. Additionally, DJ Glaz is getting first-team snaps and could potentially be the starting right tackle for the Raiders this season. Overall, I feel really good about the Raiders' long-term prospects. In the short term, there are many question marks regarding the quarterback position. However, I'm going to hold off on any judgments or debates until we see a preseason game in a few days. That's it for today. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for daily Raiders content. Most importantly, I want to hear from you. Who do you want to be the QB1 for the Las Vegas Raiders in Week 1 of the regular season, which is about a month away? Thank you for watching and have a great night. We'll see you soon.